Even before the vehicles are imported, permits are negotiated and sold at a rate. They have a tariff. $50,000 permit now measure. 75,000 now measure. I can show you, sir.
They impose tariff as well.
They have a on tariff. That's again my investigation, sir.
Yes.
Now, this is, vehicle importation is under the temporary suspension from 2021 June onwards, all vehicles. That has been excluded by a gazette
not all vehicles.
Not all vehicles.
Yeah, passenger vehicles.
Passenger vehicles only.
Passengers, yeah. Thank you.
That means the agricultural vehicles like tractors and all.
Machineries,
they
tractors,
can
yeah.
import.
These passenger vehicles are under temporary suspension.
Yes.
Now, there was a gazette notification issued by the Ministry of Labour and Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment,
yes.
that exclude this gazette notification that they can bring
Electric vehicles.
fully electric vehicle.
What are the conditions?
There are conditions in the circular issued by the ministry.
Right.
But
How do they qualify?
they assess the inward remittance
Right.
of the foreign employee and the employee, and from 50,000 onwards till 400,000, 500,000, and they
That
take
is
the
per annum.
they have given 1.5 years of time
Number of years?
from June 2021 to 15th of September 2023, 1 year and 3 months.
Right.
So they take the total amount, and in which 50% must have been converted into local currency. So equal to the 50% of that foreign remittance, they give a permit. To
Right.
that maximum level they can bring it. So that gazette notification says this has to be followed by certain condition, that these vehicles for the solely used by the permit holders.
So can they issue the gazette?
Right.
That is the legal.
That's the problem.
That's a different thing.
That's not.
Has this been approved by the cabinet?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It is
So
so.
you have to do this. No, sir. No, I think no, sir. There are two
Observation,
things.
Observation.
Yes, sir. There are two things, sir. One is the circular has been issued by the Ministry of Labour. Then, as he pointed out, these vehicles are under the temporary suspension under the Import-Export Control Act. So, under the Import-Export Control Act, reference to that particular circular, exemption is given to this one, sir.
Right. That's okay. The legality that can be challenged, but if cabinet approved these things, it's legal.
Yeah. So that particular gazette give the authority to the customs to monitor whether the conditions are abided by the importers. That means
right.
the permit holders.
But there's a 2-year thing, no? After
Yeah.
2 years' time, they can say.
Yeah, that there's a subsequent amendment to the circular that says they can amend, transfer the vehicle after 2 years.
After 2 years.
And then again, third circular says no, that is no more, it's not possible. So no. Earlier, sir, they amended to pay 10% of the CAF value and transfer it immediately. And then they cancel and said that after 2 years only you can change it. Now the question is, we have analyzed the importation. So far, 119 vehicles have been imported.
190.
Yeah, all high-end vehicle from Mercedes, BMW, Volkswagen, Porsche.
Porsche, huh?
Yeah, and
that.
we have all the detail.
The
Out of
Radam-
these
yeah,
119
Radam-
vehicles, sir, after assessing it, we found one particular company has imported 75 vehicles. So we targeted that particular company, whether they are abiding with the law and regulation issued by this one. And then after establishing the certain basic this thing, we raided and found all those 75 vehicles are in their computer with the permit holder's name and the name who is purchased the permit also.
Then they simply violated the whole thing, no?
Yeah, with the telephone number and all. And I bought some.
Have they simply transferred all these 192 vehicles to the other persons?
No, it is transferring is two things. No, sir. One is interpretation. Whether transferring at RMB is the one that is mentioned in the circular, or transferring through the deed of sale. Even before the vehicles are imported, permits are negotiated and sold at a rate. They have a tariff. $50,000 permit now measure. 75,000 now measure. I can show you, sir.
They impose tariff as well.
They have a on tariff. Say that if the permit value
government within a government, right?
if the permit value is $250,000, the tariff is 5 million.
Tariff for what?
For purchasing the permit. Apart from this customs offence, with regard to the conditions, there are area. Say one vehicle, we have the document. They have sold it for 41 million, but the cost is 20 million. The 21 million profit margin, whether that is declared to the Indian Revenue Department, it's not coming under the customs,
yes.
right? Whether any corruption is there, right? In IRD amount is paid, right? And also any sort of money laundering. It's a vast area.
එකක් මේ රටේ මේ පිට රටේ ඉඳන් වැඩි කරන එන අයගේ රෙමිටන්සස් උනන්දු කිරීම සඳහා රජය ගත්ත ක්‍රියාමාර්ගය අවභාවිතා කරලා වාහන බිස්නස් එකක් යනවා. ඒ අය මේ පර්මිට් විකුණන කෙනෙක් ගාණක් හොයනවා. අන්තිමට IRD එකට ඒ ලාභ ලැබෙන්නේ නැති ඒ විදිහේ වරදවල් ගණනාවක් මෙතන සිද්ධ වෙනවා.
දැන් මේව ඇත්තම ඉලෙක්ට්‍රික් වාහනද කියන එකයි.
Sir?
ඉලෙක්ට්‍රික් වාහන.
ඒ 100% EV.
Yeah.
නෑ ඒක ෂුවර්ද?
Actually, sir, we have two impediments. After we visited there is no cooperation at all from the suspect company. They are not even coming to the customs.
No.
තාම සර් මේක ඉන්වෙස්ටිගේෂන් ස්ටේජ් එකේ තියෙන.
අනිත් එක we have referred BMW, we have referred to the Prestige to examine and report.
මම දැන් RMB කමිෂනර් මම දැන් කිව්වා. දැන් වෙනම අපේ RMB
ඉන්වෙස්ටිගේෂන් එක පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ.
ටයිප් ප්ලෑන් එක මේක කරගන්න බෑ.
ඔව්.
දැන් RMB එකකින් ඉස්සෙල්ලාම ටයිප්
ඔය टोटल amount එක කොච්චරද ඔය වාහන 192
You mean the value?
The value of the total thing around how many million dollars?
1,154,174,000.
And
I mean 1.14 billion.
US dollars?
No, that's Sri Lankan rupees.
ශ්‍රී ලංකා.
ඕවා බැරි වෙලාවකත් පරණ ක්‍රමයට ගෙනාවන ඔය vehicles ගෙවන්න ඕනේ බදුයි එක්කමත් එක්ක එහෙම ආවනම් loss of revenue calculation එක.
There is no tax exemption for this vehicle. You have to pay the tax. Normally, I think you know that for the vehicle, excise duty they have to pay on the.
No, that I'm talking about the prior to the 2021 you know that gazette notification issued in 2021, right?
Yeah.
To stop all this importation.
Yes.
Before that if that criteria is being applied, what kind of taxes been then imposed?
We can do that.
No, sir. Taxes 2017 onwards on the motor vehicle remain the same, sir.
Right.
So on the luxury tax only they have.
There is a tax exemption like in the
Luxury tax.
Yeah, in terms of luxury tax, they have uplifted the margin threshold limit from 60 million to 120 million.
Right.
Earlier it was 60 million. If the value of the vehicle passes 60 million, they have to pay the luxury tax.
දැන් මේ සර්කියුලර්ස් ඉෂුව කරපු හැටි මේ බිස්නස් එක හැදෙන හැටි බලන්නකො.
නෑ ඒකයි මොලේ තියෙන උ රින්ගනවා.
ඒකනේ වැඩ වෙලා.
ඒකේ දීලා තියෙන්නේ ඉම්පෝර්ට් පර්මිට් එකක්ද නැත්නම් ඩියුටි ෆ්‍රී පර්මිට් එකක්ද?
import
duty free.
Duty free in the sense as sir rightly explained that luxury tax එකේ threshold level එක uplift කරලා ඒගොල්ලන්ට සාහනයක් දීලා තියෙනවා.
ඒක තමයි.
හැමතෙම දැන්
ඒකයි පෝෂය ගෙනල්ලා තින්නේ.